Good afternoon. My name's John McCarthy and I'm the Associate Chief Operating Officer here at the University. And I'd like to warmly welcome you to the University of Salford graduation ceremonies this afternoon. My role today is to be the Master of Ceremonies, which is basically to make sure everything runs smoothly. First up, I have a message from our alumni team. From the video you've just watched, you will see that your relationship with the university does not end today. In fact, it is only just beginning. You are now a member of a global alumni community of over 190,000 graduates. Salford graduates go on to achieve amazing things, making a difference in all walks of life, from politics, industry, the arts, scientific discovery, to serving our communities through the health service, in schools, and public service. We would love you to keep in touch with us so that we can share in your life journey and achievements, but also to ensure you are kept up to date on the latest benefits and services that are available to you as a member of our alumni network. As you cross the stage today, we'll be recording you, and you'll receive an email from us in the next few days inviting you to download the clip of yourself. It is just a little gift to say thank you for you agreeing to let us stay in touch with you. Before the ceremony starts, I have a few requests. Firstly, can I ask that you wear a face covering, unless medically exempt, for the duration of the ceremony until you are outside of the hall. Graduands, you will be able to remove your face coverings before you come up on stage and will be prompted when to do so. This year, instead of shaking hands with the presiding officer, they will doff. This means a nod of the head as you cross the stage, and you are invited to respond by a nod of your head also. You will not need your caps, so you can leave those on your seats. And just in case you're wondering how it works, let me show you. So the presiding officer will stand here, and you will come onto the stage from there, and they will nod. And as you come across the stage, at a nice steady pace, walk to them around about here, just need to nod back. You don't need to curtsy. We had lots of curtsies this week. Don't need to bow, just a nice gentle nod. Turn to your family for the photograph, and then walk slowly across the stage. I have to say that we definitely had some people trying to compete with Mo Farah as they came across the stage during other ceremonies. So take your time, relish the moment, and let your families get lots and lots of pictures as you cross the stage. Can I also ask you to remain guests to remain seated throughout the ceremony as a courtesy to other guests so that they're not being disturbed or having their view blocked. Finally, can I ask you to make sure that your mobile phones are switched to silent for the duration of the proceedings. The ceremony will now begin. For those who are able, please stand for the academic procession.
I declare this congregation open for the awards of the University of Salford. Please be seated.
Graduates and distinguished guests, please welcome Dr. Vicky Halliwell, Deputy Dean of the School of Health and Society.
Welcome to the School of Health and Society Graduation 2021. I'm delighted that we can at last celebrate the successes which you have achieved in your studies with your families and friends and with staff. The past 20 months have been incredibly challenging. Being a student during this time and graduating is a great achievement, showing resilience, determination and talent. I therefore want you to enjoy every minute. Cheer loudly, clap enthusiastically, whoop if you wish. You deserve this, you deserve to celebrate. Whilst it's been challenging, we've also seen some exciting and innovative work by the school staff and students. A key priority of the university is to work with industry, developing students ready for the world of work, collaborating and developing research that makes a difference to people's lives and our society. Education will have changed your life, and the professions you have chosen will change the lives of others. There have been brilliant successes within the school and across the university. One of these is that the University of Salford is the first university in the world to be certified child safe, and considerable work has been put into producing resources which will give Salford students the necessary tools to support and protect children living in their communities, as well as to recognise when children might be at risk of significant harm. This incredible work was led by Professor Andrew Rowland and Professor Tony Long. I'm thrilled the university has recently re-signed the Armed Forces Covenant and pledged its commitment to those who serve or have served. This covenant states that they and their families be treated with fairness and respect in their communities and receive support which recognises their contribution by helping them in areas such as starting a new career, access to healthcare and education. As a response to the Black Lives Matter movement, our Equality, Diversity and Inclusion lead, Dr. Soraya Nayak, established our school's Black, Asian and racially minoritized student collective. This is a safe space for students to meet and constructively respond to intersectional race issues. There are now over 200 student members, which makes this group one of the largest in any UK university. We have an exciting partnership with Greater Manchester Police and the University of Central Lancashire, which will deliver innovation and high-quality police education. This partnership will ensure Greater Manchester Police's student officers develop the leadership, skills and knowledge they need to deliver outstanding police services to our communities across Greater Manchester. At the start of the pandemic, we saw our nursing and allied health academics develop a training course for the Greater Manchester Nightingale Hospital. The team provided training to NHS clinical staff to prepare them to care for patients who had contracted coronavirus. Our midwifery programme was awarded the UNICEF Baby Friendly Gold Award for achieving sustainability in the baby friendly standards. The university was the second in the UK and the first in the Northwest to achieve this prestigious award, which ensures our students are effectively prepared and educated to the highest standards of infant feeding. Both staff and students have been nominated for awards throughout the last year. Some examples are that adult nursing student Annabelle Clark was nominated for Student of the Year at the Greater Manchester Health and Care Champion Awards, and Eleanor Mears was also awarded Apprentice of the Year by the university and shortlisted for the Nursing Associate Trainee of the Year at the prestigious Nursing Times Awards. Our school conducts research that has value to society. This research involves our undergraduate, master's and PhD students with staff working in collaboration with external partners. One of the most important attributes of our research is that it demonstrates impact. It makes a difference and can make positive change to the world that we live in. An example of this is that we have received £400,000 funding from the Engineering and Physical Sciences Research Council for a groundbreaking digital health project. Led by Dr. Steve Priest, this revolutionary project uses individualised avatars which replicate the actions of muscles in real time as a patient breathes, innovating the treatment of dysfunctional breathing. The work we do in our school reflects the diversity of our communities and our students and engages meaningfully at an international level. We are working closely with the charity Knowledge for Change to improve the lives of men, women and children in sub-Saharan Africa. Sadly, cervical cancer is the main cause of cancer deaths in Uganda. Our teams have combined digital innovation with nurse leadership to introduce see and treat cervical screening in community health centres. Furthermore, we've reduced deaths in one hospital from 14 a year to 1 through simple improvements in wound management. This work now engages our students through virtual wound management clinics, giving students an insight into global health issues. Looking to the future, our desire to generate positive impact in the world remains. We're investing in our strengths in research across areas such as rehabilitation, public health, long-term conditions, welfare, and criminal justice. And we continue to grow and support the future health and social care workforce in collaboration with partners across the region. Whilst it has been an exciting year for our school, there have also been significant achievements for our university. And as such, I am very proud to introduce to you our presiding officer for this ceremony, Pro Vice-Chancellor for Academic Development, Jo Purvis.
Distinguished guests and graduands, because I'm not going to call you graduates just yet. As Pro Vice-Chancellor of the University of Salford, I'm delighted to welcome you all today to this graduation ceremony celebrating the awards you have achieved. We're here today to congratulate you all as our next generation of graduates, to wish you well and to tell you how proud we are as you embark on the next chapter of your life. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work for you and a long wait. And recognising your success is rightly the highlight of our university calendar. This is our first graduation in 2 years because of COVID, and we are so delighted to be able to welcome you back to these ceremonies. Everybody in this room has been affected by COVID in one way or another, and your achievements today are all the greater for the adversity that you've faced and the challenges you have overcome as a result. So it's a pleasure, privilege, and an honour for me to share this day with you. And may I also extend a very warm welcome to your family, friends and supporters. Whether you've come from just down the road or have travelled long distances to be here, you are all very welcome indeed. I hope everyone here is going to take away some very special memories of this important day. Your university journey will have been a pivotal moment in your life. Alongside your specific studies, you further shaped your views on the world, learnt more about yourself, and created memories and friends that stay with you for life. You have developed intellectually, personally, and socially through your studies. And whether you are now in your new employment, or you are planning to go into new employment, or whether you are already on further studies, this is time to take time to reflect on those opportunities that you have. And you can be confident that you will succeed in whatever you choose to do. You did more than study for a degree. The passion, drive and determination you showed on your journey are all qualities that will serve you well in the future. and you have all demonstrated your abilities, your skills, and your drive by arriving here today to receive your awards. We are proud of you, as you should be proud of yourselves. And I also hope that you will feel proud of us, your university, too. While we're here to celebrate your successes and achievements, in the time that you've been studying and afterwards, during COVID, we've had many achievements within the university. The university rallied to join the national effort in the fight against COVID-19, and your School of Health and Society was right at the forefront of that. From providing volunteers for testing, donating specialist equipment and designing prototype PPE, to leading global pioneering projects and being at the heart of frontline care, our staff and students have shown remarkable dedication, ingenuity, and compassion throughout this time. And despite all the challenges and restrictions, we continue to make progress with the ambitious plans we have for the university. As you have the chance to walk around the campus, you will see that our new Science and Engineering and Environment building is nearly completing its construction in the heart of Peel Park campus. It will become home to our leading departments in engineering, robotics, science, and the built environment. And work is well underway next to the School of Health and Society in our one-of-a-kind research facility called Energy House 2, where buildings can be constructed and demolished within a closed chamber to be tested to help industry deliver products that will enable us to have net zero carbon buildings. And that's for the world as well. So these chambers will allow us to test anything from desert conditions through to the snow of Inner Mongolia. So we really have a world-leading research facility there. Our commitment as a university to finding ways to tackle climate change is unwavering. And many of you will have walked past our new living lab on campus. The Living Wall, which is called the Ignition Nature-Based Solutions Living Lab, is looking to unlock the key to climate change by looking at how plants can insulate buildings and stop them emitting carbon. I'm proud that the University of Salford remains at the cutting edge of world-leading research, innovation and teaching, working to secure a better future for generations to come. This year, we were also part of a consortium selected to receive an investment of over £22 million from the UK Government's Strength in Places Fund. As a strategic partner, we will be sharing our renowned research in autonomous and advanced robotic systems to deliver the goal to make the Northwest a world-leading manufacturing hub. But that's enough about buildings. You, our students and alumni, as you've already heard from Vicky, have also been doing the university proud. Salford graduate Hannah Russell, MBE, secured gold and bronze medals at the Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. Alumnus Craig Easton was named Photographer of the Year in the prestigious Sony World Photography Awards. Graduate Nicolette Peel was made an MBE in recognition of her work with the charity's Mummy Star, which supports pregnant women with cancer. And Maeve O'Sullivan, who completed the MA Children's TV production course, was awarded a BAFTA for film. These are just a few examples of the many amazing things Salford students and graduates have achieved this year. So it's an exciting and inspiring time to be part of the university community, and today is about you, students from the School of Health and Society, graduating and celebrating your journey with us. But it is also about the people who have helped you on your journey to receiving your award today. Our staff, alongside me today, have guided you during your university career and helped you to recognise and reach your potential. And your supporters, families and friends have also encouraged you along the way, offering emotional, practical, and quite often financial support. And I think this support deserves recognition. So graduates, could I please ask you now to stand? And please give a round of applause for all those people here on the stage and behind you who have helped, inspired and encouraged you throughout your journey. So in a moment, you're going to pass across the stage, and I know John has told you to take your time and enjoy it. You have earned it. I have two abiding memories of my graduation. One is thinking that I'd made the wrong choice when I looked down at my footwear and looked at the steps that I had to get up to go across the stage. And the other was that when I graduated, the university that I graduated from also awarded degrees for the Royal Ballet. And the first people up were the dance students. And they came along absolutely beautifully, walked along, and did the most fantastic curtsies as they received their degrees. Next up were the engineers. And everybody watched in horror as the first engineer, who also happened to be captain of the University Rugby Club, was about 6'4" and built like a door, wobbled and tried to elicit a curtsy, which he failed spectacularly in. So, no curtsies today. You don't have to do that. We'll just do a lot of nodding. I do want you to make lots of noise. This is a cozy ceremony, so you're going to have to really get those voices going and those claps going. And especially for not everybody can have their friends and family with them, so we need to make noise to make sure everybody gets a really, really good experience coming across the stage. So this part of your Salford journey is coming to an end, but a new one begins as you become alumni of this great university, joining the community of over 190,000 Salford graduates around the world. Do keep in touch, let us know how you're doing, how we can help you and how you can help us, because remember, this university is your university. Our successes are your successes, just as your successes are ours. Remember how much you've achieved and how far you've come during your time here. You overcame so much with determination and willingness to adapt, and we're really proud of what you've accomplished. Finally, I invite you to reflect on your abilities and social obligations as graduates and ambassadors of the University of Salford. I urge you to work for the benefit of others, be a catalyst for positive change in whatever community you choose to live and work in. Be kind to yourself, be kind to those around you, be kind to the planet, and don't believe everything you read on social media. Seize the opportunities life gives you, cherish the memories of your time at Salford, and use the skills and knowledge you've gained here to be the best you can be. The whole world is working to build a better future right now, and you are a vital part of that. With the skills you have, you'll be building a better future for all of us. So I finish by saying this to each and every graduate. Be proud of what you have achieved. Be bold in your aspirations. The future is now yours to make. And as we like to say at Salford, go out there and become unstoppable. Congratulations.
We will now commence the presentation of the undergraduate awards for the School of Health and Society. Each student will be presented individually for their award. I would like to invite Brian Bogue, Associate Dean International Development of the school, to present the awards.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Health and Society, I present for the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Nursing, RN Adult, Michelle Baig. Charlie Bowers. Sarah Chuck-Widul. Tony Coyer. Johanna Koval. Laura Davis. Ruby Louisa Gibson. Rebecca Megan Jones. Razia Kusar. Annabelle Maddock. Susan Melia. Victoria Newbold. Wendy Jane Nissen. Rachel Mary Prescott. James Seville. Michaela Sharples. Kim Vo. Elizabeth Jeanette Aurelia Whittaker. Tammy Leanne Wilson. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Nursing, Registered Nurse, Children and Young People, Aisha Hussain. Olivia Lyons. Vanessa Mahmood. Havisa Sadat. Danielle Grant. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Nursing, Registered Nurse, Mental Health, Kingsley Eduko Polo. Rebecca Ginn. Siobhan Kieran. Mbreki Maposa. Talent Miltoja. Sean Francis Olaran. Brian Busani Zondo. For the award of Bachelor of Science Nursing Registered Nurse Adult, Shannon Henry. For the award of Foundation Degree Science Nursing Associate, Alia Arshad. Bethany Jade Blewett. Sarah Daly. Holly Claire Dunraven. Savanda Goodia. Niall Hankinson. Oiroti I. Lissami. Khadija Kamal. Dan Want Kaur. Linda Carnegie Chang. Amreen Kozer. Saud Omar Musi. Melissa Amy Naylor. Jade Marie Page. Chelsea Rennie. Chelsea Lee Spencer. Colette Louise Thorpe. Amy Angan Wilkinson. Frank Lee Worthington. And that completes the awards for the School of Health and Society.
Graduates and guests, that concludes the presentation of the awards. Before I invite the Pro-Vice-Chancellor to close the ceremony, please can I ask all guests to remain in their places until the graduates have left the hall. I would now like to invite the Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Joe Purvis, to close the ceremony.
Well, you did very well on the noise levels. I'm impressed. On behalf of the University of Salford, I once again offer my sincere congratulations to you and each and every one of our graduates. So can I please ask everybody to join me in a final round of applause? And now it's time to ask all of the graduates to stand and please put on your hats.
I declare this congregation closed. Please stand.